Welcome everybody to our Prairie Circle Chat, our opportunity to share education and support with our Prairie community, with our amazing humans and our incredible support of information. So today we're having a really cool chat on compression bras. What are they? And a little teaser, more than a teaser, about our HuggerARIA, which we're really excited to share with you. So we'll start with some introductions so that you know who everybody is. I'm Holli Markwald. I'm the CEO here at Prairie. We make versatile, sustainable compression bras that hug your body, are better for the planet and better for the body. And today we have with us two humans that you will see in our world quite often because they're really good at what they do and super kind and caring and huge on education. So Alex and Kelly, could you please introduce yourselves?
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Kelly.
Okay, I'll go first. Yeah. I'm Kelly Sturm. I am a physical therapist. I've been a physical therapist for 11 years, and I am based in Minnesota. And I treat everything oncology and lymphedema, both with online education and also in person here locally.
And I'm Alex. I'm also a physical therapist. I've been years already. And I specialize in pelvic health, oncology, and lymphedema, and I'm out of Jacksonville, Florida.
Awesome. And if you guys aren't familiar with Alex and Kelly, please check out their Instagram. That will give you links to YouTube channels and all kinds of instructional education videos that are super helpful, really down to earth, and definitely big on education and kindness. So check them out. So I want to start with just some basics on what is a compression bra? We get that question a lot. What's so different from a regular bra? How would you guys answer that question?
Go ahead, Alex.
So compression bras are really designed specifically for, especially with lymphedema, treating the lymphedema. It's not just a bra that you're putting on to just give support for the breast or the chest tissue. This is really a specific change in design of the bra to provide the support that's needed to address and manage lymphedema.
Yeah, I think that's perfect. I think what I get questions about a lot specifically is, some are told to avoid like certain bras, not understanding what kinds, because it could make swelling worse. And so when we look and think about a compression bra, we are looking for, like Alex said, the design is made for swelling. It's the fabric, it's that they don't have wiring, don't have thick bands, no extra seams, full coverage, and really uniform coverage throughout. But they, like Alex said, they're meant to work to help reduce swelling. And so they are different than a bra that you would get at the store, a typical bra.
Mm-hmm. And for us, in terms of compression, it's making sure that there's circulation. So I think there's compression that restricts and there's compression that supports. So we always really try to educate people on find something that feels secure but still comfortable, as opposed to I can't breathe.
Right, exactly. Right.
Yeah, it's so tight that it hurts or it leaves red marks. So compression is great, and I think what we want to do is make sure that that it's still really comfortable. So cool. Any questions on compression, please put them in chat, reach out to us. We'll cover those questions anytime. And I think another thing that in terms of compression and what you guys see, do you feel like compression is important?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Resounding yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Compression really, when it comes to swelling, whether it's post-surgical swelling, someone had surgery, they're recovering, or it's lymphedema, compression really is one of the key features or one of the key things that someone needs for treatment to help reduce the swelling and also help keep it at bay or help manage it. So it is important. It's challenging to manage swelling without a good form of compression.
Yeah, and I'll piggyback on that in terms of a lot of people think like, oh, I'll just use a sports bra. Like that's compressive, that's pressing down the tissues. But with the sports bras, a lot of times it's just pressing straight in, it's just compressing. And a lot of time if people do have swelling, it's just going to kind of dump to the side. So like Kelly said, it's really important to have the right type of compression to really bring that fluid up and out of the area, not just pressing it down.
Mm-hmm. And I think one of the things that I learned about compression bras, because I was forever the demi plunge with the underwire and did not know that at the end of the day, when I wanted to rip my bra off and throw it in into the hamper, that you didn't have to be in pain to get supported. But more importantly, your circulatory system, both lymphatic and your blood supply, there's this huge watershed and area right here that with a restricted band and underwires, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
No wonder you
Yeah.
feel puffy and sore and uncomfortable.
Oh,
Yep. And
absolutely.
especially like as physical therapists, we are moving all day, every day. And when I switched from underwire to no wire bras, I was like, why didn't I do this sooner?
Yeah.
It's just so much more comfortable. I feel like it moves with you better. It's not digging in at all. So even without lymphedema, I find that it's more comfortable anyway. And, you know, like you said, it's important not to have the underwire with lymphedema.
Yeah. I say all the time to the team, I was like, you know, Huggers really should be the official bra of Zoom.
Right.
Because you just sit so much. And if you have something on that's restrictive, it's not comfortable.
No, it's not.
You know, it's just not comfortable. And I think everybody's day is so different. I love how you brought up in terms of being a physical therapist and having to be active. And Kelly, we happen to know in terms of being a mom and having different requirements. I think everybody's day is so different. And for us at Prairie, where it's like, how can we support our Prairie community? And how do we create something that's going to help them feel better and get better and stay active? And so in creating, you know, this line of Huggers, we have our Prima and then our Vita and our Luma. But what do you do when you just want something that's comfortable but still supportive? 3 years later, with lots of wear testing and a ton of research and all kinds of different this is and that's to create it, the HuggerARIA. Yeah.
Woo!
So excited.
So we are genuinely excited. So guys, for those of you who haven't seen the teasers on social media or on our website, our HuggerARIA is our light and, dare I say, airy, comfy hugger that still has all the same great like 360 mat compression, Okotex certification, the breast and body pocket, all of those awesome things, but missing a few things like the front zip, having a few extra things like a back closure, which is really awesome, and adjustable straps. So it's so awesome. Yeah. And really comfortable. So you can check it out on our website, and I'm trying to figure out where to ask you guys next. What do you guys want to talk about in terms of the ARIA? What would you like to share?
So
some of the first people to wear it, by the way, other than our wear testers.
So love it, first of all. But the lack of the front zipper was the very first thing that I noticed. It makes it like look and feel more like a typical bra. And I love that between the front and the back, like how much space there is. So you can wear a deep, low neck shirt. You can wear an open back, especially now we're getting into summertime. Like you can show a little bit more skin without your bra showing. I thought it was really comfortable. It really is, like you said, like an everyday wear bra.
Awesome.
Yeah. I guess I went the route of the new mom because that's where my brain is most of the time right now. And this bra would have been like the absolute dream to have postpartum. It would have been great during pregnancy as well, but if moms are choosing to breastfeed or pump or even just in the postpartum realm at all and everything is going on with your body, you have to have support. You have to have support, but you also need it to be comfortable. And for me, I had to wear something at night for comfort to sleep. And this bra is perfect for that. It doesn't feel like you're wearing a bra, but it you also feel supported. And I don't know how you all did that, but you did it. So it's wonderful. So for me personally, that was my first thought of like women who are new moms, who are breastfeeding, pumping, just want something comfortable to wear, perfect bra. And as my clinician mind, it was, I have a patient that I'm working with right now, she's 6 months out of her surgery, and I was frustrated because she would have thought she'd be feeling great by now, but she's still having trouble sleeping because she still has some discomfort. Doesn't have any swelling, so doesn't need really good, like strong compression, but she needs some support and she wants to be comfortable and she needs something that she can sleep in. And this is the bra that would be absolutely perfect for her to add to the line that she has in her toolbox.
Awesome. Great feedback. Thank you so much. I think another thing that we're hearing a lot in terms of asymmetry. So 70% of women are naturally asymmetrical. So there's that, but also post-surgically or with lymphedema, you can have variations in breast size, breast tissue, sometimes from day to day. And what we're finding with the adjustable strap, and just had this feedback on one of our other chats, is that with that adjustable strap, you can add a little bit of extra room. You can tighten it up if you need it. And then with that mapped compression that we work so hard at, thank you, Kelly, for noticing, it really is made to give support, but also security. And with that dual layer, I think what you're picking up on, but we don't even really understand, is that inner layer works like a second skin where it's going to hold against your skin, and then that upper layer is going to be able to move so that you don't have friction on your skin. So for our patients who are going through radiation, for example, and are so sensitive, or nursing when you have chafing and everything hurts, it's, having a frictionless sites, 6 months post-surgical, where it still hurts and you don't know why, and it's really sensitive to touch or movement. I think that's another reason for why we work so hard to find something that was light but still supportive. And I want to say also, have you guys seen something that looks exactly like this on Amazon for like $20? I mean, seriously, like exactly like it? I have. That's why I'm asking.
Oh, I haven't looked.
I have, yeah.
Yeah. So even I saw this, I won't name the store that I went into, but I saw one that looks almost exactly like our HuggerARIA, not on purpose. We didn't set to look out like anyone else, but it was, under $30. And so I went and checked it out. I was like, hey, what is this about? What's different? So different. So different. And I thought, gosh, if I'm buying something, how do you know that it's different? And I think you guys know our other huggers, and I'm going to ask you to do a comparison and how you feel that they are different. And sometimes it's a little bit hard to explain to someone when it looks the same, but it's the yarn, I think, like, it's more durable. It's high performance. I didn't see anything that was Okotex certified, like chemical free.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of some other things, but there were just a few things that I thought, how could we educate people what to look for on a bra that may look similar when you're searching? And it doesn't have to be the Hugger. It could be something else that you find, but be discerning, ask the questions, because there are better options out there now. And definitely more as we're seeing the LTA roll out, there's more support to find good products. So that's been really, really awesome for people. So anyway, it was just a thought I had as I was looking through everything and thinking about what we could talk about in this chat. So as some of our first people to try on the ARIA and knowing about our other huggers, how do you feel that this compares to the Vita and the Luma?
Yeah, for me, my first thought, like I said before, is I feel like that, like you said, this really completes your line for what I would think I would need personally without someone who has lymphedema or who hasn't had surgery, but also as a clinician for what my patients could use. And what I feel is different as, again, as a mom, the only bra that I could get back into exercise with comfortably was your Hugger Luma and your Hugger Vita. Actually, were the prima ones to exercise, and it worked really well too. But those really, to me, feel very supportive for movement, for activity, and they felt comfortable and, like, again, compression wise. Whereas I feel like the ARIA really is my day-to-day go-to for me to just get going, do what I need to do, but be really, really comfortable as well. And so someone had the question here, and it's rolled through a little bit, but would this be a good one for someone who is after it has tissue expanders in? And I think this bra really fits, because if someone doesn't have a lot of swelling and doesn't really need high compression, sometimes the Prima or the Vita might be a little bit more than they need. But the ARIA would be perfect because it's still supportive, but it's a little bit more comfortable, and they don't feel like they're needing too much. So I just think this fits in for someone who doesn't need it for swelling, but needs it for comfort and support.
Yeah.
Good point. And we know with expanders, or I've learned from our wear testers, just having that pressure on your chest all the time, especially after they're adding additional fluid. That's a good point, Kelly, where you need good support and comfort, but not necessarily that high compression.
Right.
So I think that's great. Another thing that we hear is just if you're on 24/7 compression when you're having expanders, that just zipping in an extender can help too. Sometimes it's cup size, so breast tissue size and what size the expanders are, but also it's really specific to your body. And what I love is we are all unique and everybody has their own journey. And the whole goal of adding the ARIA is so that there's something for everybody when they need it. And yeah. What do you think about the Vita and the Luma and the ARIA, Alex?
So I would agree completely with everything that Kelly just said. And living in Florida, it gets very hot, and people do not like to wear compression because it's hot. But I think that this could be a really great compromise for people who don't have a lot of swelling, or who maybe need some compression at nighttime, but they don't want to wear as much material as the Vita, for example. So it's a little bit less coverage, but it's still providing a little bit of that compression that they need. And then again, I agree that it's almost like a cami bra, or like a cami top, but with like just a little hug. Like it's like you said, I don't know how you did it for it to feel like nothing but something. And especially compared with like the Luma, where you can kind of adjust the back strap of it to make it for, like, I've gone running with it. Like, it's really great for high impact versus the ARIA. I really like, again, just for day to day. Okay, leaving the house, let me put something on to go out and run errands. Let me, do some yoga, something a little bit, less intense. And I love that you kept the padded straps. That's one of my favorite things about your entire line, is the padded straps.
Awesome. And I think another thing in terms of really, which I forgot to mention, and I grabbed one because I'm really, really proud of this. We were able to, because the consistency of the yarn is slightly different, where we've added a little more stretch, a little more comfort. And so we were actually able to make a 3XL. And this on our wear testers is just amazing. I love it so much. And it's still, it's just such a functional, beautiful, body inclusive bra. And I had another wear tester. I know I keep bringing up our wear testers, but 3 years of them working with us to find the right everything.
You gotta give them kudos.
Yeah. They're a great bunch, and all different sizes and shapes and beautiful experiences. So one of the things that that we heard a lot is just the adjustability and comfort. Yeah, for just about anybody. I know I was going to say something else, but we'll move on. I don't know what it was. There you go, people. Yeah. So one of the things that, kind of a last question, which we've already answered, but I think could have a little bit, can the ARIA be worn for lymphedema, for decongesting post-surgery? And I'm curious what you guys would say to that. We've heard already clinicians who are saying, wear the Prima at night when you're sleeping and you're not moving as much, and then wear lighter compression during the day. What do you guys think about that?
I think this topic is always challenging in the way that I think it comes for each individual. because I have plenty of individuals who really do well with good compression and would do great with the Prima at night because they want the good compression, they can tolerate it well, but they actually don't want as much bulk. Maybe it's too hot, like Alex said, during the day. They're trying to wear a certain kind of shirt to work.
Yeah.
They don't want to see that. And so they do nighttime strong compression, daytime a little bit lighter compression, and that's great for them. And then some people are vice versa. They would prefer something lighter, airier at night. They don't like that extra compression. So the ARIA would be perfect at night, and they would rather do more compression during the day. But I think that's why it's really important to have a variety and have multiple tools in your toolbox, different kinds of bras, because you're going to need them for different times and different circumstances.
Yeah, good point. And I think, again, that's what's so important to us. How do we support someone on their journey? So with the straps, the padded strap, that's so important for someone who has especially larger cup size, where you have so much tension on the neck. So these are still the same great, no tension on the neck, no slip. And also have the G hook that you can undo. So if you need chemo port access, any of those things, you still have access here. Breastfeeding, you can undo that. You can also pull this one down pretty easily. We've had that already. That works well. It's very stretchy. So, you know, any feedback as we start to learn more and more about the ARIA, we love feedback. We love to learn how we can do better, how we can best support people on their journey. And also, if you find something cool, let us know. You know, we're all about learning here and how to support our circle on their journey. So that's what we've been most excited about is all the new education with the ARIA. And we learned so much. You know, if Legine was here, you guys have met her. She had so many wear testers in her lab and doing the measurements. So, you know, it's been definitely a labor of love for our team to create something to add
You did
to our Hugger
fantastic
line.
job.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yay. Guys, our time is like up already.
That's
It
crazy.
goes so fast, everybody. So welcome to our HuggerARIA, and thank you guys so much for joining us today. Really appreciate it and so excited to get your feedback as we're rolling out into our Prairie community and really sharing some more support, pun intended, I have to admit. Yeah. Any closing thoughts, guys? Anything you want to share with our Prairie Circle today?
I think just, you know, understanding what you need. This bra is absolutely amazing, but it may not be for everybody, and that's okay. And that's why one of the things that I love about Prairie is that you really do now have something that like kind of completes that whole circle of somebody's journey from treatment through all the things that they're doing throughout the days. So I think just understanding and knowing what exactly you need. And I think you do a really great job on your website outlining each bra and what it's good for and who it might be best for. And then also working with a lymphedema therapist too, to make sure you understand, like, do you need something additional besides just the compression bra?
Yeah. Yes. Thank you for that.
No, Alex said it best. I think I always have said before that this bra fits for your line, and I think there's now something for everyone. But you know, that's everyone still has their own needs, and like Alex said, working with a therapist, we can, as therapists, really this is what we do. We can try to help you work through it, and so reach out if you're looking for someone. We can help guide you where to find someone in your area, and we're happy to do that.
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah, there are some really great resources, two of them sitting here with us. So check that out. And we also all over, as you will see on our website, please consult your medical professional if you have any questions regarding compression specific to your recovery. It's vital that you understand what your body needs and use the education that these folks have worked so hard to earn to give you the best recovery options. So that's super important. And that's why we work with so many of our physical therapists and medical professionals, because we just get so much great feedback and support for you guys so we can make a better design and really also support the community. So cool, guys. Thank you.
Congrats
Thanks
again.
for having us.
Thank you. I know if we were on Zoom, we could do like the balloons
confetti.
and when you do
Here, we'll
that,
do confetti now.
But I do confetti. So thank you so much, guys, for joining us today. For those of you that have questions, please put them in chat, DM us, DM these two amazing humans. They are there. They are a resource and incredible with education. So thanks everyone for joining us and look forward to seeing you again. Mwah.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, guys.